Hey Libra, it's your honest homegirl Kszáɪ, and this is your intuitive reading, and it's timeless. So whenever you see this reading is for you. So take heed to the messages, take what resonates, and anything that doesn't, leave it for another Libra healing homie. Okay, Libra, your spirit animal, while I was tuning into your energy before I did your reading, was a squirrel. So I looked up the meaning of squirrel, and it says they are a sign of good luck, and they often appear when there is something new in store for your life. Then it also says that a squirrel is the symbol of joy, happiness, playfulness that make life a wonderful adventure. It can be a sign that you have too many things going on and are not taking the time to enjoy them, or being like in the present moment to enjoy it. And it says it can also be a symbol of the need to let go of your perfectionism and focus on practical matters. Okay, so you don't have to be perfect. You just have to sit there and be you, be in the present moment, enjoy the things that have been blessed upon you, okay? Appreciate it. And know that good things are on its way for you if it hasn't been. I don't know why. Some of you may be getting granite countertops. Some of you may be watching Martha Stewart videos on learning how to cook. I didn't even realize that I got a Martha Stewart lighter. Okay, I don't know what that, maybe you guys love Martha Stewart or something, I don't know. But a lot of you guys, you need to be working on your businesses, or if you want to create a business, make sure it's a business that you love. Make sure that you're encountering people that bring peace into your life, not chaos into your life. A lot of you guys are being divinely guided by male ancestors at this time. And that may be the reason why you're so much on the move versus you know, you got to balance out your masculine and your feminine energies within you. Okay, you need to be on the move, but you need to also be in the present moment. You need to get things done, but you also need to attract things to you. Okay, a lot of you need to be connecting with your ancestors at this time. Okay, or you're being reminded to connect with them. I've told Taurus, if you guys have Taurus placements in your chart, definitely check out that reading as well, because you guys may need to have like a designated tree at your favorite park or in your backyard where you sit down and you connect with your ancestors and you talk with them. For others of you, you just need to get an altar if that's what you want to have in your home. But be in the present moment, Libra, okay? Definitely stay in the present moment right now. So let's see what's going on with my Libras. Some of you could be dealing with Virgos. Some of you are entertainers or in the entertainment industry. Yeah, see, some of you, your female ancestors are like, okay, I need you to be in a little bit of balance, okay? I need you to listen to your masculine and feminine energies within you, and to take heed to the messages that, because some of you, I'm feeling like you may get a download, or you may get a symbol or a sign to do something, and you're like, nah, that's you trying to make me soft. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do it this way. But no, sometimes you have to be soft. You have to be vulnerable. You have to tap into your divine feminine energy in order to attract certain things to you. So you don't have to work as hard for it. Certain things should just be able to come to you. And remember, Fridays are your lucky days too. Okay, so Friday is the day for you to sit there and allow things to come to you. You're ruled by Venus. You know, tap into the things that you love. Okay, you have female ancestors here that are also guiding you through this transformation. So if you've been more so in your masculine energy, they are assisting you with this transformation, with you being, like I said, more vulnerable, a lot softer, more feminine, speaking softly, listening, okay? Learning how to submit sometimes. For some of you guys, you don't always have to be that rah type of girl, a female, okay? You don't have to be a bitch to get what you want. The only reason why you had to be a bitch to get what you want was because you were aligning yourself with people that were not for you. Because if you were aligned with people that were for you, you could be your feminine self. You would feel safe around these people. You wouldn't doubt yourself. You'd be able to be vulnerable, and just think about being male or female. Just think about being in a relationship where you feel loved, you feel secure, you feel protected, you feel heard, you feel understood. You will naturally submit to somebody. You would naturally want to be with that person. You would naturally want to give to that person, heal that person, and vice versa. So right now you're in that energy of changing and realigning yourself with the things that are supposed to be for you. But first you got to give it to yourself first. First you have to give a solid foundation to yourself. You can't expect anybody else to give you something that you're not giving to yourself first. Okay? Can't expect somebody to make you happy if you're not making yourself happy, or even know how to make yourself happy. Okay? Yeah, things are being revealed to you at this time during these transformations. Things are being revealed to you about the people that you're surrounding yourself with, the relationships that you're in, the bad things about yourself, your flaws and the things you need to work on. All of that is coming up. Your skeletons in your closet are coming up. They're being revealed to you on the things that you thought you healed from. Some of you may be transforming, and you may run into a Pisces. Okay, a lot of you guys, this Pisces will be very passionate about you, or this is you being revealed, your passions through this transformation, and that's what's going to bring stability and security to you. That's a business. Something's going to be revealed to you on a business that you could create a lot of stability and security in your life. Okay, a lot of you guys, you may have had a lot of problems and no solutions, but come the new moon, the full moon, or even a Pisces may come into your life during this transit, in these transitions that you're going through, to help you get that fire lit up in you to do the problem solving that you need to do. A lot of you guys may even be getting committed to this Pisces here. Or it may be revealed to you that, someone wants to really tie the knot with you. They want to be fully committed to you and only you. What else is going on with my Libras? Okay, so some of you guys have a teenage daughter. She is heavily protected by a female ancestor of yours. Okay, she's being guided by that person right now at this time. She's heavily protected by a female ancestor. Some of you will be getting pregnant and having a boy. Some of you have already had this boy, and it's causing you to change now. Some of you, so congratulations to those that just had baby boys. This baby boy is going to change you from the inside out. Money's going to appear out of nowhere for you. For some of you, money has been hidden from you. And that, if you think somebody hid money from you, you're going to find that out. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to get your energy back. You're going to get your groove back. And you're going to sit there and start doing what is necessary for you. Some of you guys, you gotta buy some things for your baby girl. So for those that have little daughters, like baby, infant kids, you gotta buy some things for them. You may have to, a problem may occur that you're gonna have to solve when it comes to your baby girl, probably with childcare, or you may have to come up with some type of money to do something for them. I apologize, and I send my condolences out to those that may have lost a baby boy. But Spirit is going to bless you with another child, but it's going to be a girl. And this has definitely changed you in some way, shape, or form. A lot of you have a habit of rubbing your knee when you get nervous, or it's just out of bad habit that you just like rub your knee, especially if it's like your right side. Because I don't know why I started just doing that. Or you may feel like somebody's rubbing your knee to like calm you down. That may be a spirit guide of yours doing that, to letting you know like everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. There was a lesson that you needed to learn in this situation here about transitioning and death for some of you guys. Some of you may have known that You may know of someone that gave birth to a little boy and they passed during the pregnancy, like the delivery process of it. And it was just the baby that was left. It was a choice between saving the mom or saving the child. They saved the child. My condolences to those that are dealing with that. Transitioning is never easy. People passing away is never easy. The thing is, that baby is definitely heavily protected by your ancestors. They're with your ancestors. They are taking care of that baby in the spiritual realm. If there was anything, if you were hiding your financial issues, I do feel like luck is going to be on your side and things are going to work out for you. There's a fire sign female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that loves you deeply. That's going to help you get out of that bind. But from there on, you need to learn your lesson and start utilizing the wisdom that you've obtained to end yourself being in these cycles of having bad finances, because you may have a spending habit. Okay, I'm hearing there's no need for you to be struggling when it comes to your finances, because you make more than enough. So what is it that you're doing, Libra, with your money? And then here comes the squirrel again, and guess what he's doing? He's burying something. That means you need to start saving your money for rainy days and for emergencies. Because for some of you Libras, if you have a baby girl, you're going to need money for something. So start saving it now. From the day you sit there and hear this message, you better start saving that money now, because your daughter's going to need something, and you're going to need to have that money. Is there anything else for my Libra's spirit? Are there any other messages for them? Nope. Okay, a lot of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo male, but this is the energy that you need to be embodying, okay, where you are focused on stability and security. You are focusing on having at least a minimum of $1,000 saved up for emergencies. God forbid anything happens, and that's the minimum. Okay, and don't say you can't do it, because you got plenty of vices you could sacrifice to get that $1,000. Okay, nobody want to hear it. We're not want to hear excuse. Okay, there's no excuses. So you're getting all your ducks in a row, or you need to be focusing on getting your ducks in a row. Okay, you need to be about your business. Mind the business that pays you. Okay. Let's see what homegirl advice we have for Taurus. It says, stop lying to yourself. See, some of y'all over here talking about, oh, I can't. Stop lying. You lying to me, you lying to yourself. Come on now. The moon. So, like I said, a lot of you could be dealing with Pisces. You could be lying to yourself about a Pisces. You could be lying to yourself about the things that are being revealed to you at this time. Okay, you may not want to accept the truth, but it's the truth. The love is there. Okay, so for some of you, you trying to sit there and act like somebody don't love you, finding any excuse to not be with that person. Okay, but they love you, and you know they love you, and you know you love them. Music therapy. Listen, if you have Taurus placements anywhere in your chart, definitely check out the Taurus reading. See where it is in your natal chart. So if Mercury, you have Taurus and Mercury, right? When you look at that Taurus reading, it's for Taurus placements. So take heed to the messages on the things that if I mention something that you may need to communicate. Like say I'm saying a Taurus reading, you need to communicate your truth. Because you have Taurus and Mercury and you listen to that reading, well, you need to take heed to the message of you speaking your truth. If, for instance, you have Taurus in your moon sign, in your Venus sign or something like that, that's pertaining to love. Take heed to the messages when I'm talking about love relationships. You get what I'm saying? That's how you start looking at these tarot readings based off of your natal chart, not just taking it for what it is because I'm a Sun Taurus. You may not need the message for your personality. You know who you are and what you're dealing with, unless you you're struggling with trying to figure out who you are and where you need to go, then you'll sit there and look at your sun sign for Taurus. A lot of you guys, I told Taurus, music therapy is something that's going to help you guys manifest. So a lot of you guys need to start paying attention to the music that you're listening to, because it all has a vibration, it all has a frequency, and that's what you're going to accept into your life, okay? Are there any other homegirl messages? And it says that you are more than enough, okay, Libra? Spiritual baths. I think I told Taurus. No, I told Pisces. So if you have Pisces in your natal chart somewhere, look at the Pisces reading too. We were talking about spiritual baths and how to protect yourself and cleanse your energy, because you're going to be getting a lot of downloads on what to do and what not to do. And you want to be embodied in only your energy at this time. Okay? Because this is happening for all of us. A lot of things are being eradicated out of our lives. A lot of things are being revealed to us that need to be revealed, so we can either keep it or leave it. So we have self-love here, okay? It says, I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle to myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? So you got to remember, everything that you are seeking in someone else, you need to be given to yourself first, okay? Fill your cup up first. And then we have gratitude. Today, I am grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like a hot shower and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. So it's definitely time for you to show gratitude, be present in the moment, okay? You need to just make sure that you're saying thank you for all that you have, because you've been truly blessed, Libra, okay? If something comes to you today or in the next couple of days, show your gratitude to God first. Show your gratitude to your ancestors and your spirit guides. Show gratitude to your higher self. Show gratitude to yourself, because you weren't able to sit there and even get that if you didn't put in the work to align yourself. But be grateful for it. Be in the present moment. But I love you, Libras. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Honest Homegirl for your daily horoscopes. Mwah. Love you.